Good afternoon, friends. Today we are going to see a topic on factors. Factors basically used in statistical data. Statistical data contains a large set of data. Using factors, we are going to categorize the data and store the data as levels. We are going to store as strings as well as a integer. Factors can be created with the help of factor function, right? For example, if you have a student database almost contains a thousand of students, where I am going to analyze what all the departments available in that student database. That can be done by using factors, right? For example, it contains CSC, IT, MEC, EEE, and ICE. I have five departments, but I don't know those are the departments that are available in that database. But by using a factors, I can able to uh, categorize the data. Categorize means I can categorize the students of CSC, IT, mechanical, ECE, ICE, like that, right? It can be done with the help of factors, right? If we Before going to the example of how to create a factors, we need to know what are all the variables that are available in factors, right? We have three variables that are available in factors. First one is categorical variable, second one is ordinal variable, third one is interval variable. Categorical variable, as the name suggests, that the data can be categorized as labels, right? We have a label, gender is a label where we contains male, female. Blood group is a label where we contains AB, and O, something blood groups. Ordinal variable, where data is ordered in some way. For example, take this data, low, medium, high. It arranged from bottom to top. For example, grade 3, 4, 5, 6. It's ordered from bottom to top. Interval variable. Interval variable, it have common interval. For example, $10, $15. It have a 5 interval. $15 to $20. It have an interval of 5. Right? Can you understand three type of variable? Categorical variable, ordinal variable, and internal variable. Interval variable. Right? Yes, now we are going to an example of how we can create a factors. Where factors can be take input as vectors, right? Now, take this example, data of C. Using a C function, we create a vectors. That vector contain a set of values, right? Now we are giving Now we are converting this vector into a factor that can be done with the help of factor function. Factor of data that assigned to a variable called factor underscore data. Now print of factor underscore data. In this it will print the data as levels. Levels mean in this variable we have a set of values east, west, north, south. We are going to analyze this data and categorize the data. We have three levels. One is east, and one more is west, and another one is north. That has been analyzed using a factor function. We have levels east, north, and west. It is aligned in alphabetic order. Right? We have three levels. Okay. As we discussed earlier, factor can store strings and integer. Here in the levels we have stored as strings. Now we are going to convert that string into an integer. That can be done with the help of str. Str is a structure function. Structure function of factor variable. Factor variable is factor underscore data. Factor underscore data. Now the result is it have factors have three levels. One is east, north, and another one is west. So wherever you find east in the vector, it will converted into 1. Wherever you find north, it will converted into 2. Wherever you find west, it will converted into 3. So strings has been converted into a integer, right? We have unlist the data. We have three levels of data: east, north, west. Same as department. If I unlist the department in a student database, I have 5 levels: CSE, IT, mechanical, ECE, ICE are the 5 departments. Wherever I found this department, it can be converted into a string integer, right? Okay, let me move on to the next slide. In the next slide, this is the example that we have seen in the online, right? Now we are going to check the repetition of data, right? The repetition of data can be find out by table of factor variable. So east has been repeated 4 times, north has been repeated for 3 times, west has been repeated for 4 times, right? STR is a structured data where it will store a string as a integer, right? Uh, this is GL. GL function. GL function is used to create a vectors. Create a vectors. GL function. Let me take this example. B of GL of 3 comma 4, right? Wait, here I will show you the example. Uh, just, right. GL function is used to create our user defined levels, right? User defined levels. The syntax of function is GL of n comma k comma labels. N is number of integer, k is number of repetitions, and label is what all the data should be repeated. For example, GL function 3 comma 4, there is 3 levels and repetition should be 4. Labels are Tamba, Settle, and Boston. So Tamba has been repeated for 4 times, Settle has been repeated for 4 times, and Boston has been repeated for 4 times. If we print off V, we have this output, right? We can see this output. Tamba has been repeated for 4 times, Settle has been repeated for 4 times, and Boston has been repeated for 4 times, and we have levels of 3 level. GL function is used to create our own user defined levels, right? Thank you for listening to class.